Peace, world, what's good? Thanks for pressing play on another Pay Me No Mind sports and entertainment video. Some morning wood, a little bit of bite down boxing talk. I just had an epiphany last night. Somebody asked me did I bump my head on Twitter last night. On Twitter they asked me did I bump my head, and I'm just like, man, it's just so I just want to be happy on my sports weekends, man. I mean, if I'm gonna sit here year after year after year, losing my life at 3.5 hours a game, it at least should be a joyful experience. And it's just too many teams that I follow that the ineptitude is just disgusting. I mean, the Patriots are just so far ahead of everybody. It's ridiculous. And, you know, you don't need flashy players. You don't need guys, holding out for this and that. Guys can stay healthy over there. When guys can't, the coaching staff is problem solvers. Just, man, that's the first time that I watched the Patriots game last night on Monday Night Football. And, I just was like, these dudes are they're not boring, they're dope. Like, that was good football. One thing that I'll make a note of, I don't touch on this type of stuff too often. And I thought about sending an email to talk to somebody about it, but I did not see it. I don't watch ESPN a whole lot. I don't. Not for any particular reason. I watch Get Up, the end of Sports Center before Get Up, and then about 20-25 minutes to Get Up, then I'm out. And then I watch, the NBA games, the Monday Night Football, stuff like that. But I did not see any ads for this weekend's championship fight with Shakur Stevenson and Joet Gonzalez. Yeah, I might have missed it. I don't know, but usually, you see some of the graphics, the little, what do they call that? On the side of the scroll, or the crawl. On the side of the crawl, they have the little, the images of the fighters. But I didn't see any of that last night. I didn't see any, 30 seconds or, promos devoted to that. I know it's going to be on ESPN Plus, but it is a very deep card with a lot of, interest for a lot of different viewers. No great names on there, but assets that are going somewhere. So I thought you would have seen something. But anyway, some bite down boxing. I told you, I put out the article earlier this week just talking about this Saturday's schedule, which is jam-packed. Yesterday I talked about Lubin and Gallimore. The other big time, or the headliner out, and actually just a big time fight, is Josh Taylor, the Tartan Tornado, 15-0, I believe, 12 KOs, defending his home soil and his IBF super lightweight belt against New Orleans native, Houston transplant, but also undefeated southpaw, Regis Prograis, 24-0, I think 20 KOs. And this is for the Ali Trophy, for to determine the winner of the 140-pound World Boxing Super Series tournament. And that's happening at the O2 Arena, like I said, over in the UK. Prograis has been over there for a couple of weeks now. I want to say 2 weeks, maybe 10 days. Said he's made some appearances. They've done some promotional videos that are out there on YouTube. You can get through from his social media accounts. And, he's a very confident guy. Actually, I got an interview. It's like a lost interview, but one of the early interviews that I shot by myself. And the volume on it isn't the greatest. It's not even that bad, but I just never posted it and now it just lives on my computer. I don't know what to do with it. Man, I just hit that delete button and get over it. You know, it was two years ago, I think, at Barclays for a Charlo brother fight. So anyway, quick side note. But yeah, I do not know. He's a confident guy. He wants to be big time. He wants to perform well. I wouldn't say that he's writing Josh Taylor off, and I don't think you can write Josh Taylor off. His victories against Baranchik, the way that he took apart Ryan Martin, he's a very good fighter, and he's looking to to catapult himself into the discussion as a big deal himself. So I want to say this is kind of a 50-50 fight. He has all the measurables are in favor of Taylor. We just need to see, and I don't know. I kind of like his flow, his boxing rhythm. I kind of like it a little better than Regis's in some ways. Regis is a bit awkward to me. He's kind of one of those smaller power boxers. Doesn't get on his toes a whole lot. He's kind of irky-jerky and just a little awkward in his movement. I mean, it's a unique thing that's worked very well for him. I mean, he did take apart Terry Flanagan in the opener of the tournament, and then he also just absolutely blew away Kirill Relic, who was the WBA champion. So, this fight will hopefully, there's no draw or anything, unless the action really warrants a draw. But, we should have that division's second unified champion, with Jose Ramirez being the other one. And, and we'll see if the powers that be can get that undisputed fight cooking or not. Somebody probably has some mandatories to address at this point. I think Ramirez is coming off some hand surgery or something, or injury sustained in his fight, his victory over Mo Hooker, adding that WBO belt to his WBC belt. So, I don't know. Like I said, man, this is a tough fight to call. I'm pulling for the American guy, but I really like what I see in Josh Taylor. It's an interesting fight. Taylor can punch a little bit. He can box pretty well. He moves well. Like I said, the height and reach are kind of noticeable. Advantages are kind of noticeable. But Rougarou, he has his type of defense, his system that he uses. Educated offense. Like outside of being my affiliations in terms of him being from America, the United States, that's kind of the only separating thing that I have to say that I'm going with Rougarou. But I think if Taylor was to win it would be an exciting new figure, and it would be interesting to see what he does on the international scene. Does he come over here to the States to fight? Does somebody go over there to fight? I don't know. So, but that fight, I believe the DAZN app said 2 p.m., a start time of 2 p.m. for the card, Eastern time. I saw something else yesterday, 1 p.m. So check your app, and also check out the article that's out there for everything that's going on that day. In the co-main with Derek Chisora and David Price, I mean, it should be decent heavyweight action. Sometimes I don't know why the hell David Price continues to fight on, but this is a fight that he could possibly win and get back to where he was maybe a year and a half ago before he had this bad string of kind of ugly losses. Also on there is women's in the women's side is Shannon Courtenay continues to develop. Ammo Williams from I believe Texas is going for his 4th win, I believe it is. He's also been over there for at least a week and a half now. So Ammo's back in action. He's an entertaining kid. not sure if he's at I think he's at middleweight. But very early on for him. But it's good that he's getting this international experience. Really big personality on the kid, big smile. Easy to kind of root for. So Ammo's out there. And I want to say, Connor Ben, Nigel Ben's son. I think he's at like 15-0. Just to continue to see what he's doing. So there are some, and there might even be one more name on there that escapes my mind my memory at the moment. But definitely want to tune in and check out Josh Taylor against Regis Prograis. Hey man, bite down boxing. Don't let them count you out.